Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Finn's alternate chance with Sheila, Ridge slams bad dad Deacon. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers recap for Thursday, April 25th, reveals that John Finnegan went to Deacon Sharp's place with him and kept interposing as he tried to explain the whole Sheila Carter lookalike situation. Cleric knew all this plastic surgery stuff sounded nuts, but he recapitulated further of Lauren Fenmore Baldwin's story and claimed Sugar aka Janet Weber was released from captivity a couple months ago. Cleric added that Sugar was the one Steffi Forrester took down that night, but he stressed commodity terrible had happened to Sheila beforehand. Finn was still floundering to believe any of this, but Cleric showed him a picture of Sugar as evidence. After Finn refocused out prints could be edited, he said he'd come to grips with the fact that he was no way going to see Sheila again. Finn refocused out that he'd let go of the destroyed connection and asked if Deacon was now telling him he might have an alternate chance with the woman who brought him into this world. Cleric verified that's exactly what he was telling Finn, but he didn't know where Sheila was. That's why Deacon wanted to team up and go find Sheila right now. At the Precipice House on Thursday's B&B occasion, Steffi blustered about how discourteous and reckless Cleric was being with his illogical claims. Hope Logan allowed. Deacon was recycling Sheila's demise in his own way and suggested he'd have to accept reality ultimately. Until also, Steffi said Deacon demanded to stay out of her hubby's head and stop dragging Finn into his helical. Steffi added that Deacon demanded to get a grip since he was in full-on crazy city, but Hope offered a vaticination about Deacon getting back to normal after he got all this out of his system. Steffi scrabbled to find out if Finn had said anything to Hope during their private exchanges, so Hope conceded that Finn's passions for Sheila were complex. Although Steffi could no way understand why Finn felt a connection to Sheila, she guessed his heart was just too big. At Forrester Creations, Brooke Logan ate Ridge Forrester back from his trip to Paris, where he inked a new deal and had a visit with Thomas Forrester as well as Douglas Forrester. After Ridge refocused out that Douglas was loving European life, he felt that this father-son cling time had been good for Thomas and Douglas. Ridge took some phone calls and quizzed Brooke about how RJ Forrester was doing, but she kept her pledge to RJ by not discovering all the Luna Nozawa and Zend Forrester Dominguez drama. Once Ridge said Douglas missed Hope, Brooke conceded that her son missed him too and was having a hard time without him. Brooke refocused out that Hope also had to deal with Deacon's turndown to believe Sheila was deceased. Ridge slammed Deacon for being a bad father and wished he'd stop all this since it wasn't fair to Hope or Steffi. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say some stunning Sheila news is brewing for the Forresters, Logans and everyone differently on oil, so stay tuned for updates on all the mayhem. Homeless Tom's Sheila info, Deacon and Finn's break in the case. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for Friday, April 26th, reveal that John Finnegan will pound over everything Deacon Sharp told him and start to see that perhaps the story's legal. A quick hunt online might leave Finn more convinced of all the plastic surgery drama and Sugar aka Janet Weber's captivity release, so he'll have to consider the possibility that Sheila Carter is indeed alive. Finn may choose to leave Steffi Forrester out of the circle as he reconvenes with Cleric and kicks off a charge to break the rest of the riddle. Cleric is induced that commodity bad happened to Sheila, so he's counting on Finn to help him track her down. B&B spoilers say Finn will indeed help Deacon hunt, so look for them to encounter a homeless man named Tom as part of that plan. Once Cleric shows Tom a picture of Sheila, he'll get a response out of him. Cleric will get the feeling that Tom recognizes Sheila and knows commodity, so he'll drive Tom to unmask any news he might have to offer. Maybe Tom witnessed a tense meeting between Sheila and Sugar before the ultimate got taken out at the Precipice House. That would serve as further evidence that Sugar came to find her adversary and ended up taking Sheila's place. Also again, perhaps Tom saw Sheila heading towards some isolated position, somewhere that he can point Finn and Deacon in the direction of. It's possible Cleric and Finn will get a hint about where Sheila might be stuck in prison now. While Finn and Deacon probe, the Forrester family will rally around RJ and show their support. RJ made Brooke Logan pledge to keep her mouth shut about cured Luna Nozawa sleeping with Zend Forrester Dominguez, but Brooke might ultimately admit commodity to Ridge Forrester anyway. Ridge could at least learn that RJ and Luna are having some issues, so we'll see if he gets at least part of the story and tries to help his son. We should also mention that Sean Cannon's real-life stepdaughter will pop up in a new part on Friday's B&B occasion. Juliette Vega will debut as Michelle, so stay tuned for updates on whether Michelle will be a Forrester model or someone who fits in an factual plot. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say some instigative twists are ahead as the hunt for Sheila heats up, so stick with us for prognostications on all the chaos. Ridge's return, Steffi questions hope, Deacon's demand. The bold and the beautiful recap for Thursday, April 25th indicate that John Finnegan says he should have answered Deacon Sharp's textbook. The bold and the beautiful recap highlights Cleric insists that Sheila Carter is alive. Hope Logan and Steffi Forrester bandy how Sheila is no longer a trouble. Ridge Forrester shows Brooke Logan a deal he inked while in Paris. Ridge asks if he missed anything. B&B recap Thursday, April 25th Ridge's return, Steffi questions hope, Deacon's demand. The bold and the beautiful recap, Ridge Forrester returns to chaos. Ridge argues about preferring London over Paris. Brooke thinks about her discussion with RJ Forrester while Ridge is on the phone. Ridge says he missed everyone indeed, though it was nice seeing Thomas Forrester and Douglas Forrester. Ridge wants to know if RJ is okay. Brooke says everyone wants a piece of Ridge. Ridge wants a piece of Brooke. Ridge asks what they were talking about. Ridge says Douglas and Thomas are good, but Douglas misses Hope. Brooke tells Ridge about Deacon averring that Sheila is alive. Brooke is upset about Hope. Trending now. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Steffi's portentous divorce hint, did Finn's woman just seal the end of marriage? Cleric was no way there for Hope, but Hope could ask for a better father figure than Ridge. Ridge says Deacon hangs out with people like Sheila. Brooke hopes Deacon can move on and renew his bond with Hope. Ridge and Brooke decide it's going to be nice to reconnect. Ridge and Brooke bandy Deacon's claims that Sheila is dead. Brooke wishes Deacon would stop fighting this. Hope and Steffi shouldn't ever have to suppose about Sheila again. B&B recap, Steffi Forrester prodigies if John Finnegan commended in Hope Logan. Steffi loves Finn and wants to support him. Finn is doing so much better now that Sheila isn't an issue. Steffi knows Sheila isn't an issue because she's dead. Steffi addresses about Sheila coming after her that night. Steffi killed Sheila that night and someone needs to tell Deacon that. Hope has told Deacon that, but she's upset about him. Hope believes they can move on from then. Cleric will ultimately have to accept the data. Steffi says that Finn believes Deacon is conjuring up these propositions. Steffi says Deacon needs to stop dragging Finn into this helical. Steffi says Deacon is making it insolvable for Finn to move past this. Steffi says Deacon needs to get on with his life. Hope wishes that Deacon would move on. Steffi wishes Finn saw Sheila for the monster she was. Steffi doesn't want Finn buying into this.